Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. Brad Hyde with Revolver Tactical is getting a group of knives today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 knives headed to Brad in Noblesville, Indiana. Telephone number 317-605-8468. Brad has been with us for quite some time now. Very active in local gun shows, table shows. He said he's doing real well in knife sales. And so I'm sure very excited to get these knives headed out to him. Let's see what we have for Brad. All right, let's do a comparison between the slim and the standard Midi here. At first look, other than some of the details on the handle, they look pretty similar. Obviously the blade, you can tell the bevel and the fuller groove are slightly different. So the fuller groove on the full Midi is slightly smaller. The slim Midi is got the similar groove as the new Praetorian. So let me show you this. These new fuller grooves, and I haven't talked about this much, rather than having a smooth slope, they have a little bit of a stronger edge to them. The main reason that Greg has done this is to ease the single hand opening process, which has been a challenge for customers for quite some time. So I've found it much easier for me too. So the slim Midi and the regular Midi Marauder vary in the fuller grooves. The bevel slightly different. The Midi Marauder has these grooves that have put in them. They are hand ground, and then this went out to PVD coatings after the hand ground grooves. These are milled into the slim Midi, much like the Marauder H. So a little bit different, but very consistent on this. The lines on the slim Midi are just fantastic. This is a blue to bronze fade, and the full thickness Midi Marauder is PVD coated handle and spring, tumbled clip, and tumbled D2 blade, which is no longer available. We have two infractions here for Brad. One is carbon fiber, which has been discontinued, and I can feel the weight difference pretty significantly. The all titanium knife here has a pretty bitching flame job on it. That's just fantastic. It's got kind of a smoky mottled flame on it. The blue spring is a perfect complement to it, a flamed clip to go with the handle, S35 tumbled. So the newer version of this, the older carbon fiber with the D2 blade and a tumbled spring, so kind of tactical, straightforward, no bones about it, and lightweight. I'm sure he'll do very well with that. An on belay here in all PVD, S35 PVD blade with handle and spring, tumbled titanium clip, NP3 back strap. And then Brad has two full-size Praetorian tees, both pretty customized here. The first one has a D2 Vulcan blade. It's got some interesting colors in it. It's got a little bit of green sweep here, some orange, some violet, and rose. And this is what I refer to as, what I had in the past referred to as sandy shoals. You could call it sand dunes. So that kind of theme. I don't know, sometimes I call it predator. I think it kind of depends on the combination of anodizing and whether it's bead blasted or not. So this is that matte bronze bead blast. And you know, the sandy shoals I kind of would refer to in this scenario because it's more subtle, it's not dug down as deep, so there's not as much variance from the peaks and the valleys of it, the ups and downs. But fantastic and blends beautifully with the Vulcan blade. The second knife here has this kind of Betsy Ross tattered 1776 original 13 colonies flag on it, D2 PVD Tonto blade, and blue spring. Oh, nice, with the PVD clip to complement the blade and kind of bring it all together. Lovely, lovely. All right, so these 7 knives headed out to Brad Hyde at Revolver Tactical. Again, he's in Noblesville, Indiana. RevolverTactical.com. Brad is pretty hands-on and pretty accessible, so if you call him, I'll give the number one more time, 317-605-8468. Give him a shout. He answers his phones pretty regularly, and see what you can get your hands on. I'm not sure if he has anything else in stock, so you might want to reach out to him as soon as you can. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being fans. Thanks for just being part of the loyal customer base that we have here at Medford Knife and Tool. We appreciate each and every one of you. Until the next time, I'm out.